Hi guys, welcome back. Well, Manchester City beat Crystal Palace by 3 goals to 0. Goals from Antoine Semenyo, Marmoush, and Savinho gave Manchester City all the 3 points, and that takes them to 2 points behind Arsenal, with two more games to play. So for me personally, I think that was a great game from Man City because obviously, see, Crystal Palace are preparing for a final, an European final at that, and I do not expect City to struggle against them, given the fact that City are also preparing for final. At the end of, at the same time, they are also in the title race with Arsenal, so they have to do whatever they can to win against Crystal Palace, which they obviously did. But from my own point of view, I think the way Crystal Palace, the strategy they brought into that game didn't work. And obviously, if you give City all the ball possession, there's absolutely no way that they won't hurt you. That's just, if you hand them the control, there's no possible way that they will not hurt you. The only way you can play against City is just put them under pressure. Once they feel that pressure, they will crack, right? And that was exactly what happened against Everton. And this time around, Crystal Palace, obviously they are playing away from home, but they could not really put City under so much pressure because City controlled the game from the beginning till the very end. But the only thing the Crystal Palace just had was a glimpse of a little bit of brilliance, whereby they just attack City on a break, and sometimes they look dangerous, but they are not efficient enough in the final third to pull the ball into the back of the net. I think it is something that wasn't good enough from their own point of view. But all in all, I believe City did all they could do to win and to mount that pressure and to remain hopeful. But from my own point of view, I think the game, if Arsenal didn't win their game over the weekend, that would have brought them to the same point with Arsenal. But for the fact that the Arsenal won the game, which I'm happy about, now they are just 2 points behind Arsenal going into the final two games of the season. Now, the way Crystal Palace started that game was expose something about City, which was their backline, right? I've said it multiple times. If you put City under pressure, they will crack, right? And if you have very fast attacking players, they can actually get in behind City's defense. Which I think that was the strategy coming into this game against City from Crystal Palace, because they have someone like Adam Johnson who have the pace to get in behind City's defense. But the way City set up and the way they control the game made it extremely difficult for Crystal Palace to achieve that strategy. And I have to say, when City are dominating the ball, you see Crystal Palace sitting deep in the 5-4-1 shape, just to limit the space in between their in between their lines. But that did not work really well, because City still manage and find those spaces in between this clogged defensive structure. And the likes of Antoine Semenyo got a brilliant goal in the first half through a magical assist, a backheel assist from Phil Foden. And as well, the way City break down Crystal Palace defense is through by stretching out the Crystal Palace structure with Aït-Nouri on the left-hand channel, and with with Savinho on the right-hand channel, which I think really worked well for them, because the way they stretched them, and sometimes what led to that goal was how they quickly catch them when they were disorganized. And at the end of the day, they got the opening goal, and the second was a good goal for Marmoush as well. They also caught them out of position, and that led to the first two goals for City in the first half, which I think it is something amazing from City. As I said earlier, if you give City the possession of the ball, right, there's absolutely no way they will not find a way to score you. They will punish you, because that is what they do best. They know how to find space where there seems to be no space. So I think they did themselves proud, and for winning this game now, they just put themselves ahead, and they push themselves ahead in the title race. So these are just my own thought, my own opinion about the game. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you soon in another episode. I'm bye for now.